Good morning, guys. Today, as Dot said, we're playing a game I designed called Hunting the Hodag. One of the things that if you pick up a copy of the game, you will see the first major section is safety tools. So we all have talked about it. Today we will be using lines and veils, X, N, and O cards, as well as an open door policy. So if you all in chat, as much as I would love you to stay and experience the game, if you feel things get too intense, feel free to walk away. I would rather you take care of yourselves than let things get too intense. So I think we will start with introducing yourselves and your characters and answering the final group question. I guess I actually should back up a second. I've kind of set this up as a game that mashes together Powered by the Apocalypse and a horror game called Dread, where there are certain stereotypical high school cliques that all of our characters fall into, and they have certain questions that they have to answer as they're creating their characters. And then we have one final group question. So who would like to go first in introducing themselves and their characters? If you don't speak up, I'm choosing.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
Nothing to lose. Hey, my name is Chase. You can't find me on the internet. I'm actually very new to doing online things. COVID changed that for me. I was primarily pen and paper tabletopper, and today I'm going to be playing Judah. He is kind of a failed folk artist. Yeah, let's see how it goes.
And what is your final group question?
My final group question is something the group always did when we got together, and the group would always play Truth or Dare, kind of that classic horror game.
The classic horror game, Truth or Dare. All right, I'm gonna go next.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Eris. Today I am playing Jackie, who is a former softball player turned now she's just a grocer, and she goes on hikes with her dog, Trevor. And her group question is, who in the group do you trust the least and why?
If you want to wait until we introduce our other character, you can, unless you have an answer.
I do have an answer,
okay.
And it has to do with the question that I was asked. Another question that somebody else was asked. It's Judah. She doesn't trust him trust them as much as everybody else, because she once got a text message when they had I think we'll just leave that for them to they know. if that secret comes out, then but it's not Jackie's secret.
And last but not least,
hi, I'm Sean. Should I do? Okay. I'm on Twitter. I have a blog. I can plug that stuff later. I'll be playing Chris, who's was the nerd in high school. Kind of never really grew out of that kind of works, IT, that kind of stuff. And my group question was, who do you believe is smarter than they let on, and why? And I think I'm going to go with Jackie. Just because it's like, there's no way you're, I don't know. I feel like it may be kind of just a weird, that there's more, just sort of a vague feeling I get, as more than any one thing in specific. And so that's me. And we'll see if Chris manages to make it through the night, I suppose.
Well, I don't know if I told you all who I am. Maybe you all know. I'm theater nerd. I do things on the internet occasionally. That's all you need to know about me. And so, to set our scene, it's a warm fall day in the North Woods of Wisconsin. Camp Lone Wolf rents out the cabins at the summer camp, or the camp after the summer, for extra income. You all spent time here growing up. You know, there's a large mansion overlooking the camp on the top of a hill. You remember wanting to sneak up to get a closer look at the mansion. You also remember hearing stories about the owner, Mr. Lewis Monroe, and what would happen at in the mansion. Which one of you do you suspect would come first?
Most definitely Jackie. She always hikes on the weekends and actually comes through this area quite often, just with their dog Trevor.
Okay. Did you bring Trevor with you this time?
Well, if I'm meeting other people, I generally go ahead and leave him at home. But
okay. You know. Well, fantastic. So you get, there's kind of a communal community space at the camp where things were going on, and where there's space for you to do cooking and stuff. And there is one nicer cabin where you suspect some of the leaders and the staff stay, and that's where you'll be staying today here, or your trip here. Who would be next to arrive?
I guess Chris, because he's the kind of guy who's like, if I'm early, I'm on time, and if I'm on time, then I'm late. So yeah, and he's probably feeling a little out of his element, because I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that there's probably no like Wi-Fi or anything. So it's like, what? Maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, oh, so he's a little out of his element in this situation, but okay. We're here. I'm here.
Cool. And last but not least,
I think Judah would definitely get there last. He's like, what, not unreliable, but a little flaky. So he's gonna use this opportunity to just cut off all social media and everything, and just kind of write and hopefully hang out with some friends and have a good time.
Fantastic. So now you all arrive and you're setting up your stuff. Any conversations you all would like to have as friends who are meeting back up, go ahead and have them.
I'm surprised to see you out here, Chris.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that I'm here too, but it's because, hey, who doesn't relish the chance to get back in touch with their old friends from high school after, God, how long has it been? after.
Too long.
Sure, let's go with that.
I'm not gonna make eye contact with Jackie, but I'm gonna be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
It's okay. You know, this is normal weekend for me at this point. Maybe not this specific area, but I usually go a little bit further up the trail and camp over there. There's a nice clearing that Trevor really likes playing in, so. What have you been up to?
It's just I'm still bartending, the green room, playing music for tips, the usual.
Chris?
Oof. Let's see, I'm working IT at this big bank. It's mind numbing at times because, yeah, you'd think people would understand some basic computer stuff, but no. Like the, but yeah, that's what I'm. It pays the bills mostly, and yeah, so trying to get into some, working on programming. Normally on a day like this, it'd probably be hold up for a weekend of sitting and vegging out in front of my computer, but hey, yay, a chance to get out and get vitamin D, yay.
Air's cleaner out here.
I
said at least the air's cleaner out here.
Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll give you that. Yeah.
So some time passes, and you all get settled in. What do you all want to do next? You have the woods you can go hiking in. It's a pretty nice warm day for Wisconsin in the fall. There is woods around the camp. You do have pretty much free reign of the campground. What would you like to do?
Well, you came out all this way. Do you want to actually stretch your legs and go for a hike?
Yeah, could use some fresh air, and he'll pat his pack of cigarettes.
Sure, why not? I mean, it'll be an experience at least.
Wow. All right, let's go down this way. I can show you that clearing that Trevor likes.
Sure.
So you all safely, actually, I think it's time for our first rolls of the day. I would like to check how y'all do in the hike to the clearing. So I would like a brawn check from you all. And the target number is going to be 4. So 4, 5s, and 6s count as successes. And let me know how y'all do.
6 successes.
Yeah, I got 6 successes.
Cool.
1. 1. Again, Chris is
Fitting.
Chris is the nerd. He's not
Okay.
I
This
put
is
my
kind
lowest in physical, which is
I mean,
yeah.
that's accurate for a nerd here. And you guys get up to the clearing. Jackie and Chris get up there first. You guys are like, this is like nothing for the two of you. Or wait, Jackie and Judah get up there, no problem. Chris is huffing and puffing.
Just like in real life.
And probably like lagging behind, like a minute behind you guys. You guys get up to the clearing.
I think if I notice him like lagging behind a significant amount, I would go back to like just keep up pace with him.
How is it the guy who smokes is better at this?
Yeah, hey, you want to try? You know, like it might be the secret.
I don't think that would actually help. So no, I'll just give me a minute to just catch my breath. I knew I always hated this place for a reason.
As Chris is catching his breath, we will introduce our new character who is going to come up the path behind you guys. Go ahead and introduce yourself and your character here.
Hi guys. Well, for what I understand right now, what you see when Dionisio de la Cruz starts walking towards you is a very middle-aged man around his 30s. He has a very strong body, one that was really maintained by the years. He is light-skinned and still has most of his hair, but you notice that that his hairline is a little bit retreating. Some of you recognized him because, well, you were friends with him. You were friends during high school and everything. But even if you completely forgot, you cannot forget Dionisio de la Cruz because he was one of the people who actually made it out of town. He actually became one of a semi-famous actor for really, I don't know if you guys ever know about the Sunset saga, the ones between mummies and zombies. You know, it was very, very popular between teenage girls. So Dionisio de la Cruz was the Pablo Pablo Rodolfo, the zombie that fell in love with I'm trying to make up a name with Elizabeth Dove. So basically, is that you haven't heard after the ending of that saga, you haven't heard about Dionisio de la Cruz or any other movie. You hear about the other actor, but you never hear about Dionisio. So as he starts walking up through the path and sees like a bunch of you guys, it takes him a few seconds and says, "You guys, you assholes still live here? What the fuck? Also, your friend right here, Chris, I think Chris is dying."
Theo, it's fine. He just needs to come out more often. I didn't think you were coming. It's good to see you, buddy.
It's good. It's good to see you too.
Jackie, it's fine. I'm easily forgettable.
Yeah.
And in front of you, you see about 5'3", 5'4", short brown curly hair and a ponytail. She's wearing jeans and a flannel with a small backpack on her. She's definitely ready for a hike.
Yeah. Oh, you see Dionisia, he's wearing like tight clothes and everything. Like he's not ready for a hike. He like pick up like Gap clothes and everything. Like he looks really good, but this is not good good clothes for hiking. He says, yeah, thank you for remembering. You remember I was always bad with names. So thank you for reminding me. I start seeing like the other guys, and I'm like, and I leaned over to Jack and I said, okay, so I remember Chris because he almost died once again trying to breathe, but I don't remember all the others. Could you please like help me out?
I just kind of like nod my head over towards Judah, and I say, "That's Judah."
Judah is gonna.
That's
It's like 5'10", very average build. Looks like he just got all his clothes like thrifting, so it's like middle of the road. Not nice clothes, not terrible looking, and pair of boots. He talks to Gio and he's like, like, not everybody makes it.
So it's nice to see you, Judah. Chris, Jackie. Yeah. So why did you guys wanted to go here anyway? Like, I have my own reasons, but like when I saw the Facebook invitation saying, "Hey, we're going to this place," I was like, "Oh my God, that's so cool! What a coincidence!" So, you guys never explained that. Why did you guys want to go here of any other places?
I just really like hiking.
You were always the athletic one.
Yeah, I figured it was a time to disconnect from everything and just write some music.
Oh man, you still write music? That's so awesome! I remember. Oh man, do you remember that one time at Jack at because there's someone else called Jackie at Johnson's party when you started playing the guitar, and I'm going to say it, Mrs. Johnson was giving you really weird vibes, man.
Yeah,
like.
Yeah, I try to forget that night.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Thank you. All right.
So it's about at this point, you hear some crashing in the woods. What do you all do?
Did you guys hear that?
The crashing of
kind of hard not to, but yeah.
You guys want to go check it out?
Yeah, sure. Why don't we just go check it out? The loud sound in the forest, man. That sounds like a good idea.
Really?
That's why you were always the smart one. I leaned over to Jackie and I leaned over to Jackie and said, "He was the smart one, right? I don't remember."
I just kind of start laughing and go off in the direction of the sound. I don't even say anything.
Yeah, Chris is gonna just kind of like stand there for a minute and be like, "Really, guys? I mean, aren't there like bears or something in these woods?"
There's plenty of stuff in these woods. Most of it's harmless.
I'll take your word for it, I guess. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll follow along.
Anyone who is going into the woods, let's do another roll. I'm going to have you, the underbrush is pretty thick with leaves and small plants. So let's go ahead and make a coordination roll to see if you can find or get through there without hurting yourselves. We'll say the target number is probably 5. Anyone who's going into the woods.
Got 1 success.
3.
Okay.
3.
Yeah, you all are able to go after it, and what you guys see is actually you come face to face with a green horned creature, or green tusked creature. Looks kind of like a giant alligator. You remember hearing stories about this creature. You, in fact, have come face to face with the Hodag itself, and it lets out a deep guttural growl in your direction and blows out a lot of well, it's breath, but it's warm. It feels almost like steam against your bodies. What would you all like to do?
Run!
Yeah.
Scream and run.
Okay.
Yep.
So that will be a brawn check. Okay.
The question is,
goody.
do we scatter or run in the same direction?
Ooh.
That's on you all. It also might be contingent upon a roll. On your roll. I'm not gonna lie. I will say to get away from it, it's probably a 5. It's a 4-legged, pretty strong, big creature.
And what are we rolling?
Bronze again.
Oh,
Got
goody.
6 successes.
Oh, good. This
3.
definitely won't go poorly. Let's see how poorly it goes.
Poor Chris.
I got 2 successes.
You got one success.
1?
Yes.
Wait, what,
It was
4,
5
5
or higher.
5 or higher. Okay, that's all right.
So I maybe should explain what I'm doing for those of us who are watching. The game is a dice pool system against a target number set by the GM, who's me. And that can change depending on the specific task. If it's something that's going to be fairly easy for you to do, it might be a target number 4. If it's going to be nearly impossible for you to do, it might be a 6.
Okay.
So I'm going to say, Jackie, you got 5 successes? Is that what I'm counting? 6 successes?
6 successes.
Cool. So what I'm going to say, you probably like see the thing, immediately turn around and start sprinting back through the woods. And it's kind of blocking your path so that the only way to go is up towards the mansion on the hill. And so you make it your way out in front of everybody else. Dio, you got 5 successes? 1, 2, 3, or 4 successes?
4.
Okay. And Judah, I think you're probably the next to realize what's going on and book it up the hill. The direction it's coming doesn't allow you to run back towards the campground. Dio is following, and Chris, my poor sweet Chris.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I knew what I was doing. I put that there intentionally.
it's gaining on you, and you're still feeling its breath it against your legs, and it's going to try and take a swipe at you. So I would say that this is coordination.
Okay.
Because you have to be agile to get the away from it. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by chat.
Okay. Okay.
I'd be.
Right. Okay.
I'm just easily distracted. It's not your fault.
No, that's okay. All right, coordination.
I will say that this is probably going to be a target number 5 again.
Okay.
Like, you're ahead of it, but within its reach.
Right, so 5 or better. All right.
Yeah, so you're able to get away unscathed this time, and it.
Chris, very dodgy, more dodgy than he is muscly, but
yes,
not much more, but more.
Yes, you're more wily than like straight speed, and you make it up to the up the hill towards the mansion. Jackie, you're the first to arrive at this mansion, of which you've heard many horror stories, as kids are wont to do. Like, kids go up here and never return. The man who owns the house will cook you like the witch from Hansel and Gretel.
Seems legit.
What do you do now? You know the Hodag is behind there somewhere.
Yes. So, knowing the area probably a little bit more than everybody else, I probably would have at least walked past this area, never really getting that close because superstitions are what they are. But I'd be looking for some way to, like, if there's like a gate, we can like close the gate behind us so that it can't actually follow us in here, or if there's something I can like put in the way to physically block the creature once my friends are in wherever I am with me.
Go ahead and make me a resource roll. We'll say the target number is 4.
Oh, 2 successes.
Yeah, I think that there is kind of an old wrought iron fence that at the very least will slow down the Hodag from getting to you guys once you're all in there.
Okay, so I'm going to essentially just ready to slam it closed as soon as Chris gets past it.
I like how you assume he's going to be last.
He knows her friends.
I mean, safe assumption.
Right.
Yeah, so in the meantime, I'm also going to see if there's like a brick or a piece of wood or something like that just around me to just grab.
Yeah, you find like a branch, a decently sized branch that
cool.
If nothing else, you think will at least like prop open its mouth, a la I don't know. I was gonna say like Jaws, but I don't with the fire extinguisher. Spoilers. If you can be spoiled on that old of a movie anymore.
I think we're past the.
Excuse me, I've never seen Jaws.
The shark survives, right?
Yes, totally.
Well, he's the title character, so.
Well, technically he does. Well, she does, but there are 5 movies of them, so she does.
Sure. Okay.
It's totally the same shark. Anyway, I have derailed chat. What was I gonna say? So yeah, you can have that stick.
Okay. I got a stick and a gate. All right, we're good.
DM,
Madness.
I wanted to ask if
Yes.
I'm like the third or second one to enter the mansion, or like Jude and I just book it at the same time.
You are probably just behind Judah, just a little bit. Probably pretty close.
All right. Would it be a good idea like to get inside and try like extend my hands to Chris, like just push him inside when he's very close, so we have like a little more time to close the door before the thing enters? Or like, do I have that time, or is like I get in and I don't have enough time to turn around?
You can he's probably far enough behind you all that you would have time to like be prepared to pull him in before the creature gets there.
Yeah, I think I had the same thought as Dio. So like Judah and Dio are gonna like be ready to pull him in.
Come here.
Cool. So it takes a second, and you wonder if he's going to make it safely up the hill. And then you hear the crashing of branches and maybe screaming from Chris. I don't know.
What?
I'm not going to make
There's no maybe. No
That's-
maybe.
okay.
There's
That's the
definitely
sound
screaming.
that the Hodag makes. Yeah.
You see like a nonchalant Chris running away from the Hodag.
Chris is not proud. Chris is not proud. He's screaming. He
Okay.
doesn't care.
And so you know that he's on his way up. And I would like Dio and Judah to go ahead in order to catch and pull in your friend. I would say that's probably a coordination roll. It's going to be against 5 since the Hodag is hot on his heels.
Woo!
And you guys got 5 successes between the two of you. Yeah, between the two of you, you all have no problem getting him in safely. And
then I slam the gate shut.
yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll for that. It is a little like rusty and stuff, but you're Jackie and you'll smash it. So I'm
Jackie smash.
That only happens when she's angry. There I go, distracting myself again. Good job, self. So yeah, what do you guys do now? You know you can hear the Hodag kind of prowling about the fence line. Probably stares for a minute. That at you all, and is breathing and growling and doing Hodag things. What's your next step?
I'm gonna be the first. I'm gonna jump under this. That wasn't a good idea on my part, and
You think?
I mean, Judah, don't blame yourself. Like, I'm trying to be calm while this thing is like waiting behind me. I'm like, don't worry, man, it's okay. Like, see it this way. That thing, and I point to the thing. I think that is a chupacabra, but I mean, there are goats in the forest, right? Yeah, sure. But if Judah haven't told us about it, that thing could have gotten the how I say it. There's a word for it. Ataque sorpresa, surprise attack against us. Like just jump at us while we were hiking, maybe.
an ambush.
An ambush. Thank you, Judah. Yeah. So, hey, let's see the glass half full, man. And yeah, also let's see where can we hide the fuck out, because
Yeah,
like,
once
this
the
thing is like,
house is already occupied.
oh, wait, this is the this is the mansion, right?
This is Monroe's mansion.
Motherfucker, we just got in Monroe's mansion.
Yeah.
What the fuck, guys? I remember that we literally had nightmares about getting in. We couldn't even get maybe. Okay, Maybe.
Well, congratulations, you're standing in his courtyard.
I turn around to the Hodag and I'm like, maybe that's Monroe. Maybe it's like a Beauty and the Beast situation. Maybe he's trying to like break the course. I don't know, but I'm just killing the DM right now.
I'm just gonna go up to the door and knock.
The Hodag says, "Come in."
When you knock on the door, you see an older gentleman in a tailcoat who looks almost like you would assume a butler. Yes, can I help you?
I kind of
you
just
can.
stare at him for a second, and then I look back and I'm like, "You're hi. There's a Hodag outside. Do you mind if we not die inside?"
Of course. Come in.
Why is he so
Cool.
cool about this?
This is.
I turn to Chris and I'm like,
What is-
do you have your inhaler with you right now?
Yeah, I got all my. Yes.
Okay, I like
Yeah.
try to like rub his back, like, okay, breathe with me. Let's get inside.
Okay. Just.
Get there, okay.
It's.
I understand.
Fuck! I knew there was a reason I hated this place. God damn it!
Well, there was also the bullies, but you know.
It's not one reason. There's a multitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hug Chris. Like, come
Yeah.
here, buddy. Like this super muscular guy, like is hugging like his friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, Judah, come here. We are hugging it out. Come here, Judah. Judah, come here right now.
No.
I push
he-
him into the hug.
Reluctantly, he'll
Okay.
start hugging everyone.
I'm okay. I'm
Butler, also you.
The butler kind of gives you he has a look in his eyes like, I don't understand what's going on, but he's a people pleaser at heart, so he comes and gives you a hug, but it's like that awkward, like, I don't understand why I'm doing this, like, okay, kid,
yeah.
like, it's cool. Because he's
Meanwhile,
Huh.
Jackie has escaped the
Yeah.
hug.
Oh yeah.
I didn't ask Jackie. I know she's not a touchy.
Jackie is not a hugger.
Yeah, so you guys are. That's why we're friends. We're the huggers. That's what they call us.
I said the good name, the Huggers.
The huggers. Let's hug the Hodag. Hodag, come here. No, that's
No,
not in
Let's
character.
not.
Okay.
Thank you for letting us in. Who lives here?
Well, it's Master Monroe.
Still alive?
Oh, he is very much alive.
What the?
Okay.
But is he like really, really old?
Yeah.
Like how old is he?
I guess you will have to wait for an audience with him if you would like to find the answer to that question.
Is there a way for us to like gauge like an insight?
Yes, I believe I named it social. Let me pull up the. What are your stats? If I just look at someone's character sheet.
Hearts.
I got brawn, heart, coordination.
It's
brains,
heart.
Heart.
Heart would tell you.
Okay. Do we have advantages because we have?
He is probably. I should have given you a target number. He is probably a 5 in terms of readability.
I got 5 successes on that. That's what
I
I'm
have
good at.
4.
Okay. You both are able to tell that he is absolutely telling you the truth. That the Mr., as he calls him, Master Monroe, is in fact the same one from when you all were kids. Is there like a specific question that you would like to find out from me? Or
Yeah,
what information you're looking for?
like when he said like audience with Monroe, like he said it in a tone like this will be funny when my true intentions are revealed. Like he said it like having malicious intent when he said the audition. And
The vibe that you get from him is that his answer to the question was not how do I want to put this? His intention was to you get the feeling that there's probably a little like feeling in your gut that something is going on here.
all right, I said like, all right, I think we are between a hard place and a rock, so I say we go against the rock. At least the rock doesn't bite us. But we are. I understand from different Hollywood parties the mansion etiquette. So please guide us while we are behind you, because we don't want to disturb your woodwork. We don't want to make. Is there like a rock here or something like to clean our shoes?
I think you see to the side of the door, it almost looks like it's a little hedgehog, and the spikes are like bristles to wipe mud off your shoes. He makes a gesture towards the little hedgehog shoe cleaner.
Is that a real fucking hedgehog? Like it's a
it's like wooden with like brush bristles. Not an actual.
Gotta pay extra for the real hedgehog.
So I start clearing out. This feels wrong because it's like a cute little animal, but I don't want to make the butler's job even harder. So guys, clean up your shoes. Even you, Jackie, especially you, Jackie.
And Jackie, you're probably used to doing this kind of thing. A lot of trailheads will like try to keep you from bringing invasive species either in and out of like state parks and natural hiking areas. So you're probably used to like maybe not cute hedgehog ones, but at least places where that you can stick your boot in to like wipe off the side and the underneath.
Yeah, a lot of places have like it's essentially like 3 brushes just glued together.
Basically, yes.
Funny enough, Jackie saw it in the corner and already did it. Just because she's so used to doing it, she just did it. I got it.
I'm gonna show Chris. Be like, hey, come with me, and I'll show him how to like.
I mean, Chris is smart. He can figure out. He's more going like, are we seriously? Yeah. Are we seriously doing this right now? Really?
We didn't have like an appointment or anything.
Lunch will be ready in a few, and you can meet with Master Lewis or Master Monroe then.
So we know his name is Lewis. Also, are we? I get close to him.
Okay.
Guys, do you think we're dinner?
I don't trust him.
Yeah, or it's because
he's standing right there and hearing all of these
no, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
We're like getting like when I said the thing about etiquette is because I wanted to be like a distance between us. Like he guided us through the parts of the mansion, so we have like our little group away from him, and we can like whisper to each other. So,
okay. Yeah, he's actually taking you after you all wipe off your shoes. He's actually taking you to like a little parlor or sitting room where he'll leave you. But yeah, if you guys want to look at the walls and stuff as you're passing, you certainly can. Otherwise, he takes you to the parlor and you can have whatever conversations. It takes a minute to get there.
I think on the way I'm gonna like look for like possible escape routes just in case if this goes south.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, so that would be a brains roll. I would say
Okay.
against 5.
And I'll get in on that too.
1.
Ooh.
Well, the nerd does nerd things.
Yeah, go figure. Him.
Yeah.
Frying pan, fire, yeah.
So some of some of what you Chris, what you see, you walk past some shelves and it looks like in a jar on the wall there is a jar on the shelf. It looks like there is a jar of teeth. You also
like human teeth,
yes.
Animal.
Well, it looks like probably a combination of like mammal teeth.
Okay.
Whether they're human or not.
Okay.
You also see eyeballs, in another jar next to the teeth, one of which looks like it blinked at you. As you get further along, it actually looks like there is like hands that are coming out through the wall or are mounted and are on the wall that are holding like candles and other items.
Okay. Right, I'm seeing why this place has a reputation. Great. Okay. Yeah, so seeing all this stuff, I'm kind of, trying to whisper to, I will say Dio, because Dio or Judah, it's like, okay, I think we should really be ready to, run as soon as possible.
I will give you this. As you're walking by the hand wall, it looks like there's almost like a door that you think that maybe like servants would use.
Right.
That blends in unless you like know it's there.
Right.
And there's about at doorknob height a hand that looks like it would turn.
Okay. Definitely gonna note that, but just really, man, this place is just okay. We got a monster outside. We got creepy mansion. I'm just,
It's like one of your comic books.
God, you never finished reading any of those, did you? Damn it.
No, not at all. Like everybody was happy. They were celebrating. And I was like,
yeah. Did you miss the part in the middle there where we seem to have gone from the monster thing to the hey, now we're in like the slasher house, and I'm just that's not a place I want to be right now.
First of all, how do we even know that it's slasher house? I said this
Did you see the jar of eyeballs? Did you not see the jar of eyeballs? Why does a person have a jar of eyeballs? What kind of person has a jar of eyeballs?
Maybe it's for his job. I mean, it could be. Have you not? How do you say that? The people that make like dead animals statues.
Taxidermy.
Taxidermy. It could be that.
I don't think those were glass eyeballs.
They use glass eyeballs?
They use glass eyeballs if you use like real eyeballs, they rot.
Maybe he's keeping it. Maybe he eats them. We don't know if they're human.
Did the eyeballs look human? Did they look like a mix of something? Now I'm curious. Would I be able to tell?
I don't know if you know. Well, you did get like how many successes? Five.
Several.
A few more than one.
More than one, yes.
I think you get the feeling that they're not uniform sizes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's safe to bet that they're mammals. They probably belong to the same. You're smart enough to know that they come from the probably the same creatures that all the teeth did.
Cool. Okay. Okay, cool. Just, yeah. Okay, so this guy keeps a jar of eyeballs and a jar of teeth, and I don't know, he has some the weird hand wall thing.
I'm gonna say that you guys are probably in the parlor having this conversation
Yeah.
alone.
This is...
Hey, look, I'd rather, being here instead of being with that monster. If
I'm not saying this isn't an improvement. I'm just saying there's a difference between safer and safe. And I think that's a distinction we need to be aware of. We're not going to get killed right now. I would like to remove that last qualifier as soon as possible.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure we're all on the same page here.
As soon as we see a clearing, like we're
out of here. Yeah. I think I saw like a secret door might be able to make a run that way. Who knows?
Is there any windows here in the parlor?
Go ahead and roll resources against a 4 for me.
All right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
Oh, yeah. You notice on like one side of the room, there's lots of windows. There's some more shelves. If you look closer at them, it's more of like creepy random stuff, probably some taxidermy.
Told you.
Is this like good taxidermy or like crappy taxidermy? I feel that's
it looks old.
Okay.
Whatever taxidermy, it looks old. Some of them actually look like they're like part of a bat with a like bat wings on a rat.
Oh, fun.
No.
Oh God, is this guy making cryptid taxidermy? Is this
Uncle Stan?
Are we gonna
think Sid from Toy Story? That's kind of what
he does. Okay, so you're saying there's definitely at least one jackalope in here. Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Can we see like out what's outside the window, please?
That's what I'm
I was going to ask, but I didn't want to interrupt people. Everybody was talking.
Oh no.
Yeah. Jackie, go ahead and roll brains for me for looking out the window.
What's the goal?
We'll say 4. It's daytime. I mean,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
Cool. So what you notice, you see what you assume it's more like wrought iron and brick or like stonework. You assume it's the fence that connects, because the parlor is in kind of like the back of the building in a corner, which probably doesn't make any sense architecturally speaking, but that's where it is. Put your parlor in the back of your house, but it's there.
Parlor, dining area, whatever.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. And what you notice is the more wrought iron fence. So you think that like the fence is tall enough that the Hodag couldn't climb over it. It looks pretty solid. Beyond the fence, a couple of feet, you see more forest, and looking from what you can see, the forest surrounds this, and you get the feeling that there probably is only one path down from the house, or from the mansion.
So turning from the window, I just kind of look around and be like, I hate to be the one saying this, but you think he might
You fucking it?
What?
I don't know.
Hey,
I'm questioning what Hollywood did to you that your mind immediately went there.
When you see the shit that I have seen in Hollywood, you don't question it.
I was just gonna say maybe it was like a pet that he uses as kind of like a hunting dog.
But
to
usually
direct
when
his prey.
All right, but it could be. It could. Yeah, I hated to think that we're being hunted, but I feel. All right, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't know. What else what to say? I got lost I lost the train of thought. Maybe that you go through the. When I was on hunting parties, because Hollywood people like to do that for some reason, they usually are with the hunting dogs. Like they go with their horses and stuff like that, and they go with their dogs because the dogs like tell them where to hunt. They don't bring like why.
Usually they would like have the mark and chase them into like a certain spot, and then they would come. So corner them. So like now.
I mean, I would never pay attention to that. I was really drunk to those parties, but it seems like a house is like a really bad. Your house is a really bad hunting ground. Like you will get dirty, but
no, it's like you chase your prey into a trap. Because we're here, it's all iron fence out there. The Hodag can't climb it, so good luck for us, right?
Well, and does this man have like weapons on the walls, like old medieval weapons?
It does not look like it in this room.
All right.
Jackie, can I ask you a question? Are you still carrying your stick?
Yeah. Jackie, like, she's just been holding on. Now it's her comfort stick.
Okay, cool. I was just curious. I felt like that might be a pertinent thing to establish.
Yeah,
interesting that you feel that's important detail to establish.
I just wanted to know what happened to the stick. Okay.
The stick is magical.
Fair.
Seems like we got ourselves into a sticky situation.
Boo!
You're welcome.
That's it, guys. Let's go.
Game over. No.
Okay. Anyway, now we're gonna end. Now that pun is was too much punishment for me.
No.
I think Judah's gonna say, I think I want to look around. I don't want to be trapped in this room when that whoever comes in.
At this point, the butler comes back to the parlor, and says, if you all would accompany me to the dining room, lunch is being served.
Kind of hesitantly look at everyone. We'll be right there.
What are we having for lunch?
It's some fancy sounding something that like 3-course meal that I didn't think about, so I don't have anything specific for you, but just think fancy.
I cannot eat meat. Would that be a problem?
We'll figure something out. And I think at that point, the butler scurries away. You assume to the kitchen.
I actually can eat meat, but I don't want to eat meat from here.
And
Fair.
he leaves you for just a second. If anyone, what's the plan, gang?
I think I want to look in the hidden room and just pretend that I'm lost.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Judah because I don't like sitting still.
Cool. Is anyone staying?
I looked at Chris. I mean, we can say that they went to the bathroom and stay here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be lost. Guys, try to see what the secret room is, but don't get too lost. Don't get inside, or leave us, Chris and I, here alone.
Yeah.
It's okay. Nothing bad ever happens when people split up in a haunted house, or
nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
it.
Okay.
All right. So,
Chris, do you want? I mean,
no.
Do you want my stick?
I don't know how helpful the stick would be for me. You hold on to it.
Okay.
You'd probably be better with that thing anyway. Okay.
Not quite a baseball bat, but
Oh. Sorry.
It'll do.
That just hit me in the heart.
Oh.
No. So, anyway.
Was it a home run?
Get out of here. Eris, you're losing points again.
Oh no, I'm just starting to get them back.
We're gonna go back out. I'm back out into the hallway to the creepy hand wall first. Who opens the creepy hand wall door?
I'll do it. I love bad decisions.
Okay. You're assuming it's a bad decision. I just wanted to know who opened it. Jackie, do you have the comfort stick ready just in case something pops out? Okay.
Oh heck yeah! Now I'm wielding it like a baseball bat.
Okay, cool. I'm sure it will mess whatever pops out of. I mean, there's nothing gonna pop out the door.
So ready to smash whatever pops out of the door.
You actually open the door, and it looks like it opens into a stairway. Where it leads, you don't know. It looks like there are stairs that both go up to the second floor and down to something. Where would you like to go?
How bright is it?
There looks like there is those electric candles mounted on the wall in 3 candle sconces that go. There's probably 2 or 3 on the stairs up, and it looks like 2 or 3 on the stairs down. You can't see what's at the bottom of the stairs or the top of the stairs in either direction. It kind of curves down.
I'm gonna have my lighter out just in case, it gets dark, and I think I'm gonna start walking down.
Do you want me to go first, or do you want to lead this party?
I'll go first.
All right. Anything attacks you, I'll hit him with my stick.
And you make your way down. I think you make it all the way down safely into a room. There is a certain smell that comes from this room in particular. It's pretty dark, so you can't see. The lighter doesn't give off enough light. Do you look for a light switch, or what do y'all do now?
I pass him a flashlight.
Okay.
Jack just has like a little small one, but no hiker ever goes out without at least a little flashlight.
Yeah. Go ahead and mark one off of your resources. I will say that that makes sense for your character to have that. And I feel like that's a good use of a resource point.
I like it. I have so few resources. You can have my tiny flashlight.
Cool. Judah, do you go ahead and take a look around the room?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you have the beginning of it looks like there are tables with taxidermy in various states. The smell that you smell, actually go ahead and roll brains. We'll see if you know what this smell is. It's against a 5.
Do I get to roll 2?
If you would like to.
Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Got 2.
Judah, you recognize this. You remember this smell from dissecting frogs in biology class. It is the smell of formaldehyde and dead animal. You assume it's probably for the taxidermy. Jackie, you probably don't recognize it like immediately as science class because, school wasn't your forte.
Never did like homework.
Yeah, exactly. And that, yeah. What do y'all do now?
What I'm gonna look at the actual taxidermy. Like, is it like animals or?
It is animals for the most part. Go ahead and roll another brains for me.
What's the DC? I'm sorry.
We'll say 5. One of the things as you get closer to one of the tables, it looks like it's not taxidermy, but it looks like there's a human hand, the skeleton of a human hand, just kind of like mounted in a shape, sitting on one of the tables.
I'm gonna point that out to Jackie, and I'm gonna be like, nope.
Do you want to go upstairs?
No.
I mean, what do you want to do, Judah?
I want to leave.
I mean, yes, but we have to kind of get Chris and Dio first.
Yeah, let's get them and leave.
Okay. We're gonna go back into the parlor with Chris and Dio for a minute. The butler comes back. This is probably several minutes after Jackie and Judah leave. And he goes, where did the other 2 go?
Oh man, we were trying to find you. They had to, my friends had to have to pee real bad. So we tried to call you back, but you never came. So they went to search for a bathroom.
Go ahead and roll heart for me. We'll say it's a difficulty of 5.
1, 2, 3. Oh, damn it. 3.
So the butler, It almost seems like the butler is trying to peer into your soul. That's the feeling you get. He just kind of looks at you intensely, doesn't blink. It looks like he's like boring right into your soul. But he goes, very well. I will find them later. Will you accompany me to the dining room now? We've come up with a suitable vegetarian option for you.
Oh, nice. Thank you very much. I don't know. I was raised in a household that had values of eating all together, so we can wait if you want. But if there are people waiting for us in the dining room,
you don't want to keep Master Monroe waiting. I will round them up shortly and bring them into the dining room.
Okay. Chris, are you ready to meet Monroe?
Sure. I mean, why not at this point? Yeah.
And he goes, follow me. And he walks walks you towards the dining room, which is oddly in the front portion of the house where you would expect the parlor to be, because this house is backwards.
It's a weird house.
Yep. You're welcome. And once you get there, you see a gentleman who looks like he's older, but not as old as you. It does not appear as old as you would expect him to look. Knowing that a Lewis Monroe has lived in there since you were little and going to summer camp. And he's sitting at the head of the table, and he just makes a gesture to like sit at any of the like 12 other chairs at the table.
Do we say that like I told Chris, do we say like at the end of the table or?
No, I'd kind of think like middle-ish, maybe.
Yeah, let's go middle.
Seems about right. Don't want to
sit
be
beside me though.
Too, yeah.
So we're going to sit like in the middle, to have like the reason that we're trying to pretend is like to have like an etiquette for if someone else comes. We don't like sit right next to the how do you say it, amphitryon,
the head of the table.
The head of the table, etiquette. So we sit here, and I see and I say like, so I guess you are Louis Monroe. Nice to meet you.
I am, young one. Thank you for that. I'm glad you came to join me for lunch today. Weren't you traveling with two others? Or didn't you come with two others?
They're looking for the bathroom. Yeah.
Well, he motions to his butler. Why don't you find the other two of them and we'll wait. We'll wait for them and then start our meal.
All right. Sir, if you don't mind, we have some questions about this place. It's a really interesting architecture that you have here. An interesting hobby that I guess is taxidermy.
Oh yes, I enjoy taxidermy, and he motions to the wall, and it's like he motions to a corner, and it's like he put together a chimera of like a deer and a bear and like a cougar head, because why not? Yes, I enjoy enjoy that taxidermy very much. I like coming up with crazy creatures.
Well,
Oh,
Yeah. That
okay.
chimera doesn't breathe fire, does it?
Well, I thought about adding that as a modification to my
Realism.
taxidermy, but I couldn't figure out how to make it safe so that I did not burn down my house or the taxidermy.
You could, well, it's not technical fire, but you could like add red paper and have a ventilator. So you place a button and.
Ooh, I might have to try that. I'm working on something in my workshop right now that could use a little extra pizzazz.
What are you working on?
Well, I'm not ready to talk about it yet.
It's another mythology-based creature, or
I may have hunted down a baby Hodag.
oh, motherfucker!
What? Wait,
Oh,
what?
again, I'm
What?
so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot I cannot curse. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
I what?
I'm so sorry.
You did a what now?
Oh, yeah, I can tell a curse. Okay, thank you.
You did a what now?
Oh my.
A baby Hodag.
Why?
You know there are Hodags in the forest, right? Like that's a thing that happens around here. It's why the kids at the camp are told to not go into the forest
unsupervised.
Unaccompanied.
But
we all kind of camp.
We all kind of assume that's just like, scary stories to tell at camp. No one.
Oh no.
What?
That's why I have a fence around my house.
I mean,
and what?
So, mythical creatures are real, apparently.
Okay.
And there are plenty of them.
Well, in this forest, yes. I mean, I can't speak for all the mythical creatures.
Okay.
But we know that the Hodag is real.
So.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he motions to another mount on the wall, and this is like a larger Hodag head that mounted like a deer head up on the wall. Actually, probably directly behind him because he's that narcissistic that it's his prized catch.
Is that the baby?
Yeah. No, that's not that. I think that might have been Dad.
Oh no, Mommy's out there.
Yeah. And okay.
I mean,
you're aware that, we okay.
Chris, breathe. In and out. In and out.
Oh, did the Hodag chase you up here? Is
yes.
that what happened?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that happens to people from time to time.
And what
you're surprisingly okay with this.
I mean, he killed 2 of them.
I mean,
I'm just
how I mean, nobody comes up here because they all heard stories as of what happened. Kids make up stories about what happens in this house because kids have imagination. And
also, you have a Hodag?
No, I don't. I'm not friends with the Hodag. No, totally.
No, I mean, you have a taxidermy Hodag.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people will see that and say, oh my god, what the hell is going on here? Like, you can understand why we made these stories. Like, come on. You're giving my friend an anxiety attack.
Yeah, he's...
Breathe.
Not so much, just like... He's kind of blue screening at the moment. It's like, I think
your friend needs a reboot. You see another servant come up and like pour you a glass of water and like put it in your hand.
Yeah. Oh.
So that you can unconsciously like take a drink.
Take a moment to try and process all of this. And then
it's like it's a female, so it's a gentle like hand on your shoulder, like it'll be okay.
Yeah, just take. It's been an afternoon. gonna need a minute to process all of this. It's been
Yeah, we'll get some food as soon as Jeeves finds your friend.
Okay.
Okay, but quick question though. Why doesn't the Hodag cannot climb that fence, but what other security measures do you have for the attacks from the Hodag?
You see him reach under the table and pull out a shotgun, and he goes, "Kch."
I mean, that works, but America, but wait, you had that under the table the whole time?
Yes, I have them strategically hidden around my entire house.
I like place a hand under my chair to see if there is a gun.
No, there's no gun. You're part of the table.
I mean, what if you're playing crazy chairs and you're not sitting there?
I am always sitting at the head of my table.
Even when you play crazy chairs, that's just.
I don't get enough visitors to play crazy chairs.
I wonder why. I mean, and bullets work with that thing? Like
it's more the loud noise that scares it away.
Oh, that's comforting.
Yeah, it's like a bear. Well, I don't know how birds work, but it's basically an animal.
Yes.
What special? Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. While we were at camp, I was like flirting a lot, getting a little bit, one with nature, if you understand my meaning, outside camp. But what exactly is so important about a Hodag? Like, I understand that it's a freaky looking creature, but look at hippopotamus. Yeah.
He looks at you for a second. The Hodag is an elusive creature. The first one was spotted in the 1800s by lumberjacks in the area. The fact that I've got them in the forest and I have them one mounted, and he turns and gestures to the mount behind his head. And Chris, you got a close look at the Hodag, because this looks very much like the creature that was chased literally on your heels. So like, this isn't like he's faked it, you don't think?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And this is what this community has been made on, is stories of this elusive creature. And well, I don't want to ruin it for anyone else, but yes, they're real.
Okay, but I mean, if they're real, they're not. I mean, I get hunting the dad, but the baby, for real?
I found it already dead.
Okay.
I'm going to do an inside check on the dude right now, to see if he's telling us the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll against a 5. It'll be heart.
All right.
I'll get in on
All
that
right.
too.
I have 4 successes. No, wait. 5 successes.
Oh, 5 successes. Yeah, you get
2, 3,
the feeling
4.
that the only thing he's lied about is being friends with the Hodag. That it totally was a trap to run you up to the house. But he's telling the truth about the baby Hodag being dead. And not wanting to hunt them to extinction.
So he did. I'm sorry, but just to understand, he did the thing about what we're trying to say. Like the Hodag is the hunting dog.
Yes. He lied about that.
All Right. So
But he did not lie about the fact that the baby was dead. And that he's concerned about Hodag conservation.
Uh-huh.
so you found a dead baby. You said that that's the dad. And do you think that the one outside is the mom?
Possibly. I think there are several other pairs in the forest, but I have never seen them other than the one that you met.
Does she have a name?
I mean, I call her Mrs. Hodag. I didn't name her.
I want to do an inside check to see if he named her. No.
He did not.
Okay.
Okay.
I think at this point we're gonna go back to the other pair.
Go.
I just dumped a lot of info on y'all. And process that as you will. We're gonna go back to the workshop in the basement. And what does Judah and Jackie what are they doing?
Trying to get the heck out of there. Oh, you're muted.
I think we established we don't want anything more.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay, cool. So you guys come up the stairs, and when you get to the halfway point, which, back up the stairs to the hand hallway, or the hand wall, whatever I called it earlier, you get met by the butler.
That wasn't the bathroom.
I was about to tell you that the bathroom is definitely not in Master's workshop.
Excuse me. I had a frog in my throat.
Do you still need to use the restroom? Or
yeah, definitely.
So, and then I will take you promptly to the dining room. And so he motions for you to leave through the hand wall again, and walks you
as we leave. That's a really handy door to have, though.
He does not comment. And he takes you to the bathroom. And leads you there. It's obviously just, a normal house bathroom. If you'd like to talk to the butler, whoever's going in first, figure that out. If there's nothing you want to do with the butler, we'll just fast forward to the dining room.
Yeah, I think we're gonna awkwardly exchange knowing looks and then go to the restroom and then follow him to the dining room.
Okay. Cool. And what it takes you a minute to get there from the bathroom. And he leads you into the dining room and motions for you to sit down. And Mr. Monroe stands up and goes, your other two traveling companions. I've just been telling your friends here all about the Hodags in the forest.
Oh, that's interesting. Hey guys.
Hey.
Let's take a, I got a feeling that this is more hands-off situation.
If you would like to catch his meeting, you two can roll brains.
Sure.
It'll be, that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I will say it's against a 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Our
4,
nerd.
5, 6.
You get that
Six,
there's
yeah.
some like creepy text. There's something going on with hands beyond the hand wall. Probably both of you actually do. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta hand it to you. You got a creepy house, and
Do you like my chimera? And he points into the corner at the bear, deer, mountain lion.
It is something. You did.
that's a
something.
statement.
Accurate.
Oh, by the way, and this time he motions to like the mound over his head, and he goes,
With Hodag.
yeah, Hodags are real.
Do they make good pets?
Well, we're friends. I make sure she gets deer, and
Wait. You guys are friends? You said.
I mean, we're
Friends.
totally not. We're totally not friends.
No, you said that you were friends.
I have to return some videotapes.
To what? What are you
Yeah, the
guys
movie,
going?
The Hound.
Yeah, all the VHS. We gotta go.
Yeah.
So, is there like a safe way to get outside? You know, we don't want to disturb this whole ecosystem of hunter and hunters. So maybe we can go like at Secretary.
The only way down is the way you came up.
Okay.
I knew you would say that.
There normally is there like a
Is there a phone?
Phone? Is there like a the Hodag particularly impatient? You know, might give up after like
Just gonna
a little
motion to
while?
everyone like let's get up. Let's ease up out of here.
Yeah. You know, okay. So time out. So I have like a little plan. So he said like he placed guns on different parts of the house.
Yes.
So I would like to try to find one.
Okay.
But I'm trying to see.
You can certainly take a look in this room. You get the feeling that the only one is at the head of the table.
I have a question. Is he still holding it?
I'm gonna say he put it back under the table,
Okay.
so the only people that know about it are Dio and Chris.
Yeah. I'm going to okay, so like he places back. So sorry, just to let my friends know how a great hunter you are. Can you show the other security measures for the Hodag?
Are you thinking about getting away from me?
That's
Or
a way of phrasing a sentence.
Yeah.
I mean, you certainly can try to run, and it's at this point he pulls this shotgun back out.
Do we have like
cock it one more time?
Okay, so he's
See, I was right. I hate being right.
Okay, so he shocks it.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any? I'm still like standing in like around the table. Is there anything like near me that I can quickly throw?
Roll a resource roll.
There is the glass on the table that Chris was wearing on.
Wait, you don't. You could take the comfort stick from Jackie. Is that what you were thinking, Eris?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, can I just remind you that you still have my flashlight?
Oh yeah, the flashlight. Yeah.
or that too.
The flashlight. Yeah.
Because if you don't, then you gave it back to Jackie, and she has the flashlight, and I'ma throw it.
I was thinking you would just flash in his eyes and blind him, but I guess throwing it also works.
You know what? I like that better.
Yeah.
That's where my head went.
Well, like how I don't think it would like disorient anyone like that just have the light flashing in a lit room.
Bright LED lights still
Yeah.
are
Okay.
blinding. Believe me. Trust me.
I'm telling you, my husband has this little flashlight. It's like that big. It's like that big around, and this thing will light up a already sunlit room.
I think I'm like in panic mode, and I think I'm just gonna pelt it at his head.
Okay. Go ahead and make it's probably a brawn roll.
What's my difficulty?
We will say it's a very long table. You're on the opposite side of the room. I would say 5. It's not impossible. It's just very difficult.
So I have a question because there's also the glass that was served the wire for Chris, and we're
Mhm.
sitting right beside each other. So what like I wanted to like grab the glass and chuck it at the guy's face, at Louis'
Okay.
face.
Please do so.
Yes, you can do that. With 3 successes, I think you get it like close enough to him that he has to kind of duck. And Dio, if you're gonna glass, I will say from that distance your difficulty is 4, and go ahead and roll brawn.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
Yeah, so he ducks, and you throw it hard enough at him where you hear a crack of what you assume is bone from like his collarbone.
Nice. So I said, run!
Yeah.
Everybody go ahead. We're gonna start with brawn rolls.
What's the number?
We're gonna say the butler is in the way, so we'll say 5 because he's still behind Jackie and Judah.
Oh, Jackie's totally gonna try to basically just pummel him. Just
okay, go ahead.
He's getting the mean end of the stick.
And you go ahead and roll first.
Okay. What's my goal?
We'll say 5.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes.
Cool.
Yeah, okay. So much for the butler.
That's a crit. I think what happens is...
Hold on. I would like to point out that I rolled 6 6s.
In a row.
Yes.
you killed the Hodag.
What happens, you definitely will take out the butler, but you did not anticipate the point of the stick being so pointy. So you actually get him in the neck with the point.
Oh god, there's like a nail in it or something.
Poke him with the pointy end, I guess. I don't
know. Maybe your aim was a little off. Or I like the idea of there like being a nail and it gets him right in the neck. And
the gang goes to jail for murder.
And
self-defense. It's self-defense.
Self-defense.
He's no more. And you have a clear pathway out into the hallway.
Perfect. Okay. Y'all just saw Jackie do a murder.
So is that, do we roll brawn again or?
No. Yes, we'll all roll brawn, and then we will all make brains rolls to see if you get lost in the hallways.
Hey, fun.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's the number?
5.
Cool.
So all of you will safely make it. Chris seems extra speedy now for some reason.
Chris is especially motivated at this point. We've just landed in the most dangerous game.
Which is good because he's the big brain that's gonna get us out. And
and I think he's actually even ahead of Jackie, which you can't believe, but it is truly happening.
He's a little shocked she just killed a man.
I mean, that's fair.
It's been a day.
That is certainly fair. Now we'll all roll brains.
Okay.
To see if y'all
Okay.
manage to get out safely.
Oof! Oof! I'm not
It'll
a
also
himbo.
be against 5.
Okay.
3,
2.
3.
Okay, so Chris is
1, 2, 3, 4,
he's running
5.
fast because he's panicking.
I think
Yeah, you don't want to follow Chris is the answer to that role.
Yeah.
I think that I don't understand how to crit, but I just got 8 successes.
Yeah, you know exactly where to go, and even though Chris is panicking, you are able to grab Chris.
At least, yeah, he's definitely grabbed by like back of the collar and yanked him. It's like
or wrist or whatever. But he's like probably flailing against you, trying to get let go of.
Okay. DM, I know that this is abusing of your power, but while we're running away, like can I use brain again to see like okay, this guy, like I trying to do the path back to not get lost, but what I going to do is like I want to see other places where he hide a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say with that crit, you are able to find just a 9mm handgun with what you assume is a clip of ammo if you need it. Yeah, I'll give that to you as your extra crit fun stuff.
All right. So I have because I'm an actor and everything, you know, actors need to get information about when they do action scenes, like what's the good trigger etiquette and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I want to check how many bullets. Well, I'm running, so as soon as I can get a little bit of time, I want to see how many bullets I have.
Yeah, so you guys will safely get out of the house. You assume the old man is coming.
Mm-hmm.
You have probably just a second, all of you, to make an action to prepare yourself for shotgun wielding old crazy man.
I want to shoot him.
Okay, you can. I will tell you have 8 shots in your clip.
All right.
In the magazine.
I think I'm gonna look for like a small like a ottoman or like a small table.
Yeah, there's probably like a table right inside the door if you wanted to grab it before.
Yeah, grab it.
Left.
I think I'm gonna be bringing up the rear and like kind of like have it like with me like on my back, so it's a makeshift like barrier against like a spread shot.
Okay, yep. At least take a little bit of the sting off of being shot, potentially being shot. Okay. Jackie and Chris.
I think Chris is probably going to try and find some kind of cover to get behind.
Yeah, there's some like trees in the courtyard that you can certainly hide behind. That'll give you a little protection.
Yeah.
Jackie?
You're mute.
Sorry, my cat was throwing up next to me, and I don't think any of you wanted to hear that. I'm gonna have to get up and clean that in a second. Jackie's essentially going to be just there she goes. Jackie's essentially just going to be looking for places to hide and places to get out. Maybe you know what? I was going to say a more substantial stick, but this one seems to be sufficient.
Yes.
So she's just gonna you know what, she's gonna try to find a door to kind of hide behind, so that if he comes down with the shotgun and continues, she can just like
I would say you have like the stairs down that you could like get him, like be behind there so he can't see you, and yes.
Yeah,
and you can still get him.
Hide around a corner so that as he runs to pursue my friends, I can surprise attack him.
Yes. All right. So he comes crashing through the door. Maybe not crashing, but he's swings open the door, and he says, come out, wherever you are.
All right.
Okay.
So we're just like waiting for him to like get. Where are you like in this space where? How can I say it? Sorry, it's
I
because
think so. I'm hoping Jackie's behind a tree, and like this way I'm envisioning Jackie's behind a tree, and like I'm like
Chris is behind the tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jackie is like along the stairs. I'm imagining that they're like concrete stairs that go up to the door. She's like along the side of the concrete where she could still like stand up, and she's crouched so she can't be seen by him. But if she stood up, she could come out and ambush him from behind. You've got your table.
I think I'm gonna try to like lure him, like like pop out with the table and like pop back down, and hopefully give Jackie a decent swing.
also I'm going to try to shoot him. Like
Okay, so we'll resolve this first. I will take a coordination roll from you for shooting the gun.
All right. What's the goal?
I will say 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think I crit again. 4. No, sorry, 7.
Yeah, I think you get him. You definitely get him. You see it like lodge right into his shoulder, and it's the same one. Well, no, actually, it is the same one from before that you threw the glass against. And his shirt starts to get red where the bullet comes in.
He's not dead. Okay. So I think that was my turn, right? Like.
Yeah. Okay. Judah, you would like to try to bait out a shot and have him come towards you? Cool. He sees you pop up, and his gun's already cocked, so he lowers it and takes a shot at you. Let's go ahead and roll coordination to see if you can get behind the table in time.
DC, I'm sorry.
Sorry, yes, I should tell you these things. It's not going to be impossible for you. I would say 5. I would say it's difficult, but not impossible.
Okay, I could have 4 successes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you managed to get behind just fine. Jackie, you have your opening if you want to take the comfort stick to him.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Is that brawn?
Yes.
What's my goal?
I will say, because you have an opening created, I would say 4.
You said 4?
Yes.
See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
A lot.
What's up with you and killing old men?
So you get him solidly in the back, and everybody else just sees him slump forward and fall down the stairs, and kind of just crumple up. What do you guys do now?
I kick out the. I see like he like crumples, so I'm going to try to take the shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean there's no resistance.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I mean because if he comes like a zombie or something. Also, just to make sure, I want to like swing, because I was in a series about zombies and mummies, so. Okay. Double tap. No, so I'm going to.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No.
No, but I'm going to hit it.
He's not breathing. Like he's dead.
I mean, I hit him over the head.
Yeah, she got him like clear in the neck. Like he's dead. You can see he's not breathing.
This
I
is
mean-
not a zombie movie.
Oh yeah. Also, it's not a
Dude.
monster movie. Oh wait. Okay. Let's compromise. I'm only going to break its names.
You guys know that the Hodag
Yeah.
is still in the forest.
Yeah.
Look,
I
let's just
have
make
that?
it back to the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
Oh.
go. What? Use
Last
him
question,
as
is there-
bait.
Is that like a garage?
Roll resources for me.
Cool. I got good resources.
Also,
Yeah.
since I have
We'll
the shotgun
say
now. Sorry.
it's against. Yeah, there's a like a what was probably at one point like a carriage house
Okay.
has been turned into a garage.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Sure. I don't know. Is it? I'm assuming it's. I don't know. Is it locked or?
No.
Okay. Cool.
You could slide up
Sure.
the garage door.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a vehicle inside?
Yes.
Oh, good.
I thought about being mean, but
that would be your prerogative.
It's there if it has gas or what kind of car.
Yeah, I mean
is it?
that's the other questions. I mean, there is a car? Is it functioning? But okay, cool. Hey guys, car.
Good, Chris. Good.
We have a
Go on.
car.
Okay. I see where he's pointing at. Oh yeah, car.
We have a car.
Yeah.
you know that the fence is shut at the moment.
Okay.
I will say it is probably like a Jeep, probably a Wrangler, because it just seems like an appropriate thing to have in a place where you totally could go jeeping. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So,
yeah.
yes. Sorry.
Yes,
go
the
ahead.
question. Yeah. Keys. the
Um,
keys in the garage, or we're gonna have to go try and find the keys.
the keys are there is probably several vehicles, and
Right.
I'm gonna give it to you that they're hanging on the wall.
Okay.
And most
Right.
makers put
Yeah.
their name on the
Oh yeah.
fob somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. So yeah, Chris will grab the appropriate set of keys and try and get this Jeep started. And
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Chris, because I wanted to do this for a while. So while Chris is doing this, I go over Jura and say, "Hey man, do you know how to use a gun?"
I mean, I've been hunting, like once or twice in my life.
All right. Where are you more familiar with, shotgun or handgun?
The shotgun.
Okay, have the shotgun. I will keep the handgun. Okay. I didn't check. I like push open the shotgun because I think that it's a pump shotgun. Can I see how many bullets it does it have?
It currently only has the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good
I
shot.
will say
because our old guy wasted two of them cocking it.
I will say that there is also a rail where you see 2 more cartridges.
Cool. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna put those in the load the shotgun.
I look at. I'm sorry, Jessica, or Jackie. Sorry. This is in character. He forgets the name. Jessica. No, Jackie. I will give you a weapon, but it seems like you are good in that department. Also, Chris, I'm not giving you a weapon because I think you will
That
survive.
is fair. That is good.
It's at this point the Hodag comes out of the woods and is breathing at the gate in your direction.
Okay.
You know someone's gonna have to open that gate, right?
Yeah.
You know it's probably gonna be me, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we have. Okay, Chris. First of all, we need to check all the. I think that the greatest plan will be, Jackie, you're the fastest. But and also me and Judah have the guns. So while you're doing this, we can like distract him with the, with not Jackie. Okay, God is telling me that not you. So, no, Chris, you're the fastest.
What?
No. So, what I'm planning to do, or what I think it would be a good idea, is Jackie, you go run and open the door if you think you're the fastest, while me and Judah try to like distract him with bullets. Hurt him if he gets too close to you, and like while you run back, shot him to like stun him for a while or something like that. Chris, you get. I'm sorry, Judah.
I was gonna say, why don't we drive the Jeep up closer to the fence?
Yeah.
And
I'll
then we
hop
can
out, open the fence, and then
we can hit the horn. If that doesn't work to scare it off, we can use one of the shots, and we just get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
You know what, Judah? You're the smartest one. Yeah, let's do the Judah plan.
And once that fence is open, you can start moving. I'll just jump in the back.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Are we all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Chris, like, we
driving.
have everything prepared. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna move this Jeep into position. Yeah.
Chris, you know how to drive, right?
Yes, I know how to drive.
I'm sorry, I'm just asking. Goddamn.
I'm a grown ass man. What? Yes, I know how to drive a car.
I don't drive, and I'm older than you, so don't give me your sass, man.
Yes, I know how to drive.
Okay, so this is going to be a series of rolls. I'm going to say at least the driving up to the gate is under no pressure. You can do it safely. The fence keeps out the Hodag. Jackie, on the other hand, you're going to have to give me a coordination roll to be able to open the fence far enough or the gate far enough for the Jeep and be able to get into the car quick enough.
What's my goal?
I will say it's 5.
All right. How many ones do you think I'm gonna roll right now?
0.
I believe in you.
The answer is 2.
I rolled 2 ones.
But you got
5 successes.
So as you get close to the gate, Jackie, there's a moment that you lock eyes on with the Hodag. And it's this like moment of like, you're both, strong people, creatures, whatever. And then there's a moment of like, I'm going to get you. And you're like, oh, heck no. And then you open the gate far enough, like you stay behind the gate to kind of put some distance, like protection between you and the Hodag, and you open it enough and you're able to hop on the back of the I almost called it a warthog. I was thinking about Halo. That was the image I was going to give you.
We have the minigun placed and everything.
Yes. That would make this a whole lot easier.
No minigun, but it's that idea. You hop in the back, no problem.
Still got my stick in my hand, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little red now, but it's fine. And Chris, in order to navigate down the path, I think I will need a coordination roll from you against, we're gonna say this is a 6. Like, this is a pretty steep path. It's pretty narrow.
Oh boy. Coordination, not as bad as brawn, but still.
Well, you don't brute muscle.
Ooh.
I know.
Yeah,
But,
you
hey.
do it. There's a couple of moments of like, oh shit, we're
Chris-
gonna go
Chris is
into the
motivated.
path. But yeah, you guys get down.
He's not used to this kind of off-roady
You guys
type
just went
stuff, but
jeeping.
still.
And what happens from here is the Hodag realizes that you've gunned it and are gone, and for a while it chases after you, but you're able to make it back into the campground, and back to the cabin with the jeep you stole from the old man. And unless somebody wants to have a conversation, I think that's where we're end our story and do outros here.
I think I'm gonna look to everyone and be like, let's not talk about this weekend ever.
Yeah.
But the weekend we stole a jeep after killing a guy and his butler. Yeah, I'd rather not.
Yeah, okay. Future reference, maybe next time we want to have a little get together. Let's just like go to a bar, get dinner, something like that.
Yeah, let's go
generally. Yeah.
Let's go to the Chupacabra bar. I mean, nothing bad happens there.
Dio, I think we've had enough of that.
I look to them and I say, well, but I mean, you guys know what this means, right? Things like this, mythological creatures, things that we thought we'd never be able to see or were parts of legends live here. Not only that, but some of them have been able to make relationships with humans. There's people out there using these creatures for their own fruition, for evil things, like this dude. I think that you guys at this point told me about the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Be like there was taxidermy, like human hands. Not good.
Also, yeah. So we have to keep that in mind. We need, guys. I think that we need to burn down the camp. I'm not saying this because I have like an intention, but I mean, what the Hodak has no one right now to keep an eye on them. Kids will come here this summer. They will stay here, and there will be no creepy guy out there keeping an eye on the Hodak. It will be not fed. It will not be taken care of, and there will be kids here.
Yeah, let's just add arson, to
Sure.
the list.
I mean, yeah.
Why not? I mean, we've already got.
And I think.
Is it manslaughter? I think. Sure. Whatever.
Self-defense. That was self-defense.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why it's not murder. It can bump down to manslaughter.
I think this is where we'll fade to black on our story.
Yeah.
And thoughts of arson.
What better way to fade out?
With the fade out is the black smoke from the fire.
Beautiful.
Okay.
And I think we'll do outros now. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first. Hi, I'm Eris Savad. You can find me on Twitter at Stitched by Eris. I make stuff. You can find the stuff that I make at erisavad.com. And you can find me Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, except for not this Monday because reasons, on Nomadic's channel in the morning, where we wake the fuck up. We just have a cup of coffee and enjoy the company of everyone in chat for Gnome Brew at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And that's it. That's all I got.
Nice.
Cool. Who's next?
I'll go. Sure. I'm Sean Tadson. I'm on Twitter at SC Tadson, Tadsen. I'm Also online at sctadson.com. Mostly blogging about either my own game that I personally run, or recently for the past couple months, I've also been kind of rotating, usually every Sunday or so, between either kind of game journal diary, or a review tabletop games. I've also got some other stuff there. I've got some stories and some anthologies that you can find links to on the website, as well as some stuff I've put up on DM's Guild, if for not crazy prices, but hey, it's a nice little side hustle. Yay.
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 You all can drop links in chat also for people.
Drop them in the Zoom chat and I'll paste them in there. It'll be deleted.
Oh, yes.
Stream
Cool.
settings, but yeah.
Cool. Chase, would you like to go next?
Yeah, this is my first stream ever.
Yay. Same.
So yeah, I'm planning to be more active. I'll let you know when I actually have something. Chase Cheshire is my my Twitch and usually my handles. But yeah, I just want to thank everyone. That was an awesome time, and I loved it. Loved the system. So
yeah,
thank you. Cool. And last but not least, would you like to do your outro?
All right. So as I started, I will end at last. I'm really sorry for being late today. I had some issues with my computer and everything. I had I had a tons of fun with this version of. I have only played D&D, and this thing I really like the whole situation. I didn't expect to be able to kill to kill 3 men in one night and then burn a summer camp, which is funny because one in the thing of the characters we place, what are your biggest fears, and I was being forgotten. I don't think nobody
not happening this time.
It's not going to happen. So yeah. Also, I don't have like things like you guys. Like I joined this because I had a notification. I was like, this seems like fun. I'm going to try it. I'm going to play it. I only have my Twitter handle, Myth Goblin. So follow me if you want. I usually post things about the video game Hades, mythology, and stuff like that. Honestly, guys, if I can do anything, buy Supergiant Hades. It's amazing. And I didn't know this will be. I thought I didn't realize what exactly this was. So, like a stream.
It's an adventure.
It's an adventure.
Well, hopefully you enjoyed it. I guess I'm last but not least. My name is Theater Nerd. This is my game. I created it in about 3 weeks. It took a lot of inspiration from Powered by the Apocalypse and a game called Dread for the character questionnaires and the different archetypes, and answering a group question to kind of mesh the group together, especially since they all know each other from school. We dropped the itch link. For right now, it's free. I'm thinking about rewriting it a little bit and making some changes to the system. But right now you can get it for free. I'm also possibly considering kickstarting it in early 2021. But I want to do a little bit more work before I get to that point. But you can find me everywhere at Theater Nerd 221. That's my social media handle. Yeah, I think that's it. Bye.
Bye.